Oh my goodness. I don't know why I just got goosebumps when I did.
Oh! I have the rugby too!
Yeah! Oh, I love that sound! Oh. So I just keep getting goosebumps throughout this entire thing. Oh. That shot. Why do they gotta get me in the heart?
I don't know. Oh, wow. Hey K-pop fans, welcome back to K-CordGirls. Welcome if you're new here. I'm Mer.
I'm Bree.
Today we are very excited because we are watching &TEAM's kind of like pre-debut music video, Under the Skin. Yeah. They're debuting next month, but they've already released a music video. I don't know. It's a different debut because we already have like a name and it's basically all set up. It's just officially next month. So
yeah. But I'm okay with the pre-release. I'm cool with that. Let's go.
Right.
And we watched all the teasers. The teasers were so good.
Yes.
So yeah.
I'm so excited. I love this group already so much.
Right?
So much. So I cannot wait.
I mean, we followed half of them through Island. And then we watched and auditioned The Howling on Patreon. So we really have kind of been with these guys for a few years now. Overall.
Yeah. Like basically they're beginnings.
Yeah.
So
like we watched Taki be this little thing, and now he looks all grown up.
I know.
It's like watching your baby grow up.
Right? I see like pictures of back when he was like Island. I was like, oh, it's my baby. He was so little. And now he's not little.
No.
So he's not even a little bit little.
Yeah. And
he's
then
not even the youngest anymore.
Right?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He's
like second youngest, but still.
Yeah. And then watching like K.
Right.
His journey. My goodness.
Right. Yeah. Right. I know. I was so happy to see that he got on into this group because Island, like if I remember right, in Island, he was basically kind of saying, "This is my last chance," and then he didn't make it, and it was really sad.
Yeah.
But then, now he's on &TEAM, and with Audition, we knew that even through the roller coaster of emotions that they were putting us through, we knew that he was going to make it through.
Yeah.
And so it was really nice seeing him finally make it after so many years of struggling. And honestly, I feel that way with Fuma too. Like he's the second oldest. He's not that much younger than K.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just seeing those two guys make it through was really, really cool.
Oh yeah. And I really do think, I mean, I know there hasn't been any like official positions released yet. Because that probably won't happen until debut. But I really am hoping K is leader. Because I feel like he deserves it. I feel like he worked hard for that position. Because he really did try to take a leadership role a lot in Island. He didn't always go about it the right way, in my opinion. I love him to death. But there were a couple times where I was like, boy, I'm just gonna...
Right? I know. He wasn't the best leader in Island, but he really shined.
Yes.
In Audition.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. He learned and grew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which some of the teasers that we saw, I have a feeling they're hinting towards that.
Yeah.
I could be seeing way too much into it. I feel like they're hinting towards him being the leader. I could be wrong, though. It would be an amazing leader.
Oh, yes. Amazing. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah. It's one heck of a roller coaster. Especially as and audition. I mean, we've only watched, like, a few K-pop survival shows, but I feel like and audition was a new type for us because it was the first time where they were like, they might not debut, and I was like, you've gotta be freaking kidding me, like,
right?
And I think now it was more or less a hook of like, let's,
I think so too,
ramp up the tension and the drama. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I know, guys. Because I was thinking the whole time, I was like, there's no way because they kept saying, well, you might not debut still. And I was like, there's no way. They've invested way too much money into this group already. There's no way they're not having them debut. And if they don't debut, I'm shipping my own butt to Japan and taking people out because I'm going to be pissed if they don't debut.
Yeah. Like you said, they invested way too much money into them to not. Yeah.
Debut.
And even like the way they did it, like with like you have to get these and balls and fill up the thing, and then when they get to the very last one, they're like, everyone just dump it in here, and you don't even watch them like go into the machine. It just kind of like adds up on the screen, and I'm like, they did that because if for the rare occasion that they might not have actually give them enough to fill it up, they're gonna hide it.
Right, exactly. And then like the next shot you see, it's like brimming, and I'm like, there's no way. There's no way it was brimming with the amount of like marbles that they gave them. But you know what? I'm not gonna complain. I'm pretty sure it was a drama factor.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
So. But with that said, we are excited to get into this. We thought we were gonna have to wait a day, and it came out early, so we're stoked.
Okay.
But before we get into it, if you like this video, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and what else, Mar?
Hit that bell.
Yes, and also reach out to us on our socials, come chat, hang out, talk with us in Discord, and you can check out our exclusive reactions on Patreon. Like we said, we have all of and Audition the Howling over there. And might even have Island on there one day, might rewatch that. It's been on our polls, so we'll see.
I would not complain.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Or Grandpa Boyfriend and Jay and Jake. And... yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll take. You know what? He might not have, made that great of impression, but knowing what he becomes, I can take K again.
Yeah, like I know this is early,
bad,
and the group hasn't like officially debuted yet, but I feel like I might be K biased already.
Oh, I think so too. I can almost already guarantee you I'm K biased. So, but yeah, he had this like, I don't know, in Island he had this kind of like haughty attitude, and then something happened that kind of broke him. There was some kind of controversy, and he realized he was being too tough or something.
Yeah.
And he like kind of like stepped back, and that's when he got a whole lot better. And I think he really grew from that moment, and like where he is now, 100% better.
Oh yeah, completely.
Just love it. So yeah, I think K is my bias.
Me too.
And team too.
We're gonna share a bias this time around. Woo!
Right?
And we know this is K-Cord. We normally follow K-pop groups, but this, I mean,
it started as K-pop.
Yeah. So.
Nicholas EJ Taki and K started with a K-pop group. Basically, that's what they were going for. And they might be J-pop now, but
whatever, it's connected and we're doing it anyways.
Yeah, and they're connected to ENHYPEN. They're kind of they're the werewolves to ENHYPEN's vampires.
Yes.
So they're connected.
Yes.
It works.
Absolutely.
We might be grasping at straws, but dang it, we're following them.
Yeah. We make the rules here, dang it. So we're doing this. So yeah, with that said, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the video. No, we don't need Korean subtitles. Thanks, though.
No.
Not even a Korean song. Alright.
It's gonna be all sorts of confused now that we're
Right, listen to each other.
they're like, you want Korean, Japanese, anything but English?
Make up your mind.
Right?
Goodness. This is one of the scenes from the teaser.
辛くても
Oh.
守りたいものがあるときは勇気を出さなければいけないことを
See, in the teaser, they said something about being leader.
Right? I felt like that was a hint.
Oh my goodness. I don't know why I just got goosebumps when I did.
They keep showing dates. And I'm wondering if they aren't supposed to be like eternal or immortal.
Yeah.
Oh! They have the rugby too!
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, I love that sound! Oh, and that melody too.
Love those cool uniforms.
Yeah. Oh.
I love the running through the shipping containers.
Yeah.
That is cool.
So I just keep getting goosebumps throughout this entire thing.
Oh, wow.
I love how they're going story heavy with this too.
Yeah.
Oh, that shot.
Oh.
すまない
Why do they gotta get me in the heart?
I don't know. Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the goosebumps again. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. I can't. Oh my gosh.
I wasn't ready for it to be over.
Oh! Dark Moon.
Oh,
I
nice.
wonder if they're gonna have their own side of the Dark Moon series.
I don't know. I'm wondering if, because they brought in the rugby, I'm wondering if they're like the opposing team, because like Hypen has, their team, and I'm wondering if it's like.
Well, yeah, I think that's part of the Dark Moon plot is like their rivals, especially in like this rugby. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so hyped. Okay, I'm so happy they went like story heavy with this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really happy Kay was like a main focal point. Like I said, the teaser when he was talking to the one, because I don't think that was a member. I know we watched an audition. We should know all their faces by now, but I swear the glow up sometimes makes it hard to identify everyone, especially some of the newer faces. But in the teaser, there was like something about like being leader and like how the older wolf has to protect the pups. Like there was more to that interaction than what was in the MV. I feel like you have to watch the teasers before watching the MV.
Yeah, right. I'm glad we did because I don't know. I'm glad we did because especially that last one, like you said, it was something about, like you said, the older wolf having to protect like basically the pups and stuff, and just the look on Kay's face, it kind of gave you the impression that this really beat up guy is not gonna make it.
Yeah.
And it almost felt like a pass off.
Yes.
Like, like I'm the leader and I'm passing, like I'm handing the baton off to you type thing.
Yes.
I really do feel like that's a hint. And maybe it's just a hint for the storyline. I really like in the storyline, Kay is like pack leader or something. But I really feel like that is just like a real hint too, also that Kay might be the leader. We'll see. I don't know. I could be wrong, but
I hope so.
But in this one, Kay definitely stood out a lot. He showed up quite a bit. Like, I mean, everybody showed up. He had a lot of center focus. Nicholas had a lot of center focus, which
Joe
I thought was great. Yeah, Joe did. Maki had a lot of focus. Yeah. So and I even saw Fuma a couple of times. Not as much, but Fuma was in there and
yeah. Oh my gosh. And the sound. I love the sound of this. I love how this has some rock notes in there and that kind of vibe. Like Hype's been doing this a lot lately. We've seen it a lot, especially with like TXT. And Hypen's been getting it a little bit. Not quite as strong a rock sound, but there is some rock notes within their newest releases. But really heavy with the TXT releases. And I feel like they took a note from that page, not necessarily in the sound, because it's not the exact same sound. It's not a strong rock presence like TXT's, and it's not necessarily the same as what Hypen's doing either. It's its own sound, but it still has these like rock notes in it. And I love how Hype is including that more and more with their groups. I'm happy they went in that direction with this.
Yeah. It definitely had like almost like a rock pop blend to it that went really well together. I loved it. I love the sound. This instant playlist.
Yes.
I'm not disappointed.
Oh, this is going on repeat.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait for next month. I am so stoked.
Yes.
Because this is before their official debut, so I have a feeling
there's gonna be more.
We're gonna get more in these.
Yes.
And just more and all of it. All the things. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this group.
And I love too just how they really hit you in the feels with this one. I mean, like we said, we've got the scene of like this kind of pass off between maybe an old leader to like Kay. But then there's also like a look like Kay was maybe being bullied a little bit, or because there was like this part where names were being like put around him, that like really hurtful names. But then there was also like Wolf put on there too, which I noticed. And then like, you know, the group reaching out to him and just the feels, they get me in the heart. And someone who I'm already pretty positive is my bias is looking like he's completely heartbroken, and I'm like, oh my gosh, don't do this to me. I mean, do it. I love it. I love the storyline already. Do it. But at the same time, don't break my heart right now.
I know, because like, okay, so when he was with the guy who I am almost positive is not one of the members. I'm almost positive him at all. And see, in the teaser, I was looking just in case. I was like, oh, someone glowed up that hard, I'm gonna feel so bad.
Right.
But and I was looking, and I didn't see anybody mention like, oh, that's K and so. I don't think it's one of the members.
No.
So, but anyway, seeing like the tears in Kay's eyes, and like, and
then that scene of him going up the like diving board stairs, and oh my goodness, I was like, this is just like complete defeated kind of look on him. But I love how it kicked back in, especially with the heavy punch from the song and him running off and diving, and you got that awesome shot of him like reaching towards the moon. Beautiful cinematography throughout this entire video. Like, it had a darker vibe, but it had just some amazing shots in it, and it's, oh goodness. Yeah. And I love the styling. Oh my gosh. The like leather kind of grungy, I mean, not leather, jean jackets, like grungy sort of look. I love it.
It really reminded me of like early 90s styling, that kind of like jean, and just like, I adored it. Yeah. And then like the Letterman jackets, and oh my gosh, their school uniform.
Oh, I love
gorgeous.
Them. Yes.
Gorgeous school uniform.
Yeah.
Loved it. I loved all of it. Yeah. But definitely, Kay just felt like he had the weight of the world on his shoulders throughout the music video. And then the rest of the guys were just like, look, we know you're struggling, but we are here for you. Just reach out to us, kind of thing. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe that's the storyline, is like Kay struggling as a leader and the pack like just like coming together.
Yeah.
As like a stronger force or something. I don't know. I'm just so excited.
I almost feel like he wasn't a part of the pack in the beginning of the video, in a sense, because he seemed very just alone. So almost kind of like that lone wolf kind of thing. So I almost wonder if for their Dark Moon storyline, if maybe he wasn't a wolf at first, and then was maybe brought into the pack, or maybe he was just a lone wolf and then brought into the pack, and then you know. And then handed down the leadership role because, daggone it, he earned it.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, and that their Dark Moon logo looked so different from Enhypen's. That is it even the same name? Hold on. I feel like, is it Dark Moon? Is that what they call it for Enhypen? Or is Dark Moon like a different take on... Hold on. I need to get on Wattpad because I have it on my reading list. Not that I've read it because I have not had the
Dark
time.
Moon. Dark Moon Blood Altar is Enhypen. So it is Dark Moon.
Okay. But there's their logo and everything looks so different. I'm wondering if they're going to get their own series of like their side of things, or maybe Dark Moon follows both sides. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to read. I haven't had a lot of time, but I would love to find out.
Yeah,
we have been waiting for this. Okay, see, look, their logo says Dark Moon, the Gray City.
Okay,
not Blood Altar.
Not Blood Altar. So theirs is the Gray City. But okay, yeah.
That's got to be their own.
Like maybe the city that they're from, they're connected because they're both Dark Moon. But is it like Dark Moon Blood Altar and Dark Moon Gray City?
That's what I'm wondering, if this is going to be like a spin-off and showing their side. Because I know when they first announced the Dark Moon series, and all the Hype series that they've been doing, that they showed storyboards. And in the storyboards and in some of the details they gave, they said that, you know, in Hypen's vampires have rivals that are werewolves. And we all knew the second they said that, we all knew what they meant, because they've been hinting to Anteam's werewolves since like Drunk Days, maybe even before Drunk Days.
Well, in Drunk Days, Kay and
EJ.
It was EJ, yeah. It was Kay and EJ showed up at the party.
Yep.
So it's been like, and see, that's why I was like, there's no way they're not debuting, because they keep saying that in Hypen has werewolves to them, and like since Hype said that, we knew it was going to be Kay and EJ at least.
Mm-hmm.
And then it came out that And Audition was coming out, and we knew that Taki, Kay, Nicholas, and EJ were the debut team. They called them the debut team. So they were going to be in it from the get-go, and then the rest was going to be, you know, determined with And Audition. So we've known since all the way back to Drunk Days.
Yeah.
So, and
yeah. So they definitely are rivals, I think. And you notice too, their uniforms are different from in Hypen's. I want to say in Hypen's are blue.
Oh,
I want to say theirs is blue and theirs is red. So to me, that's like, okay, obviously different teams.
Right. Yeah. And they both have the rugby. The only difference I can think of, and maybe it isn't even a difference and they just couldn't work it in, is I know with Dark Moon Blood Altar that in Hypen's characters play like what's called like light rugby or something like that. And in you see the ball glows, I think.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean, I mean, the rugby ball didn't always glow in all of their music videos. I think it did in like one or two.
Yeah, because like you look at like Tame Dash, and it was just like a regular rugby ball for most of the video.
Right, and there was another one where it kept switching through time eras, and there was one where it was like old time pigskin, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways,
this makes me feel like I need to go read Darkman. But I'm wondering if this was the announcement, right? I'm wondering if this is the announcement though for the their own Dark Moon spinoff.
I don't know. That would be really cool. That would be really cool.
I love it. This entire concept from the beginning within Hypen, and then knowing that they were going to have another one that was going to be connected. And I love the supernatural element, the vampires and werewolves. I probably lean more towards Team Werewolf when like reading something, but I love vampires too. So, you know, and I love Aaron Hypen boys to death. Oh my goodness. And I'm so here for this. I'm so excited. Give us more. I'm ready. I want more. Come on.
I can tell you right now that I've already got my hopes way too high because it might never happen. But I am really hoping for a collab.
Yes. I feel like even if it was something small, like Kay and EJ were in Dark Days, even if we got like one or two of the guys from In Hypen to just make like a small cameo in one of their videos for that like added rival tension, I would love that. We need cameos.
Volunteer, guys.
Cameos.
Just you know, Nikki, Isung, Jay, and possibly Jake. That's all I'm asking for.
I could see them using Nikki, especially too, since Nikki is Japanese.
He's Japanese, yeah.
But I mean, Heesung and Jay, I'm looking at you too, because if Nikki's going, we all know that's a wild child, and he needs the older ones to look after him.
Right? You cannot send him by himself.
No.
And like the only reason I said maybe Jake is because if you send Nikki with Jake, you're gonna need more than just like Heesung and Jay. Because Jake, I think Jake kind of riles him up a little bit.
Oh yeah, he eggs him on.
They might only need a little extra help.
Yeah, which I think that's another thing too, is I want to dive in to, I think they already have started some variety content and I'm sure they'll have more to come. I want to dive into some more because even though we got to see, and audition, it's hard because they had so many guys on the show. So it's hard to fully get to know everyone. And there were a couple of the guys that made it into and team who I didn't always notice throughout the show. Right. So I don't feel like I know all of them quite as well. And I would love to watch some variety content and get to know them better. All of them.
Yeah, because I definitely remember. I remember Fuma. I remember Maki. I remember Joe.
And then there's the other two, because there was 5 that got added. And I cannot, for the life of me, remember their names. Two,
it's not like I was ignoring them, but
it's just there were really so many guys.
There were so many, and those two just didn't pop out to me.
Yeah.
So I definitely need more variety shows and more content to get to know those two better, because they just didn't stand out to me. But that's okay. It's okay.
I just felt like there was a lot of very big personalities out of the entire group, that these two maybe on a little bit more of the quieter side and just kind of got a little overshadowed because there were so many big personalities,
Right.
But I just want to learn more.
You know what's surprising to me though in this one is that I'm not saying he wasn't there, but like Hockey did not
get a lot of screen time.
No, and he didn't pop
EJ
out at
didn't
me
either.
At all. No, EJ didn't really either. It was really...
I feel like they were trying to make it half and half, trying to make half of the debut team and half of the new guys shine.
Right.
That's why I think they kind of went with like Kay and Joe seemed to be big main focuses, and then like Maki. I think they were just trying to give, the newer guys a little, because the audition team did have a music video that they released before and audition.
Right.
I think
and everybody knows the debut team really well. So I can understand wanting to give like the other guys some screen time, which it needs to be evenly distributed. So
yeah. And who knows? The next one might, focus on, the other ones who didn't get a whole lot of screen time this time. Though I do feel like Kay is going to be a main focus for a little while at least, because this seemed to really center on him. And I'm okay with that.
Me too. Right? But like you said, I can't wait for variety shows. I'd really like to see some just fun content where Fuma could just relax a little bit. Just relax, my man. Relax.
Yeah. Which, like I said,
he's very stoic, very
like that they did after and team was announced. I think they have some little small ones.
Yeah, I need to watch them or something, because I don't know. This is just, I don't know. I guess because we've been there since the very beginning. It's just one of those that gets me really excited.
Yes.
So, yeah.
No. Well, with all of that said, this has probably been... We've had a lot of long videos lately. But normally, lately, if they're long, it's because we have like multiple music videos. This was just one, and it's still probably longer than some of the ones with multiple music videos. But it's because we had a lot to say. We're very, like we said, we're very excited, very invested.
Very excited.
Can't wait to see what's coming out next. But with that said, we will go ahead and wrap this one up. Hopefully we get something when they debut next month. I believe it's the 7th. I know it's like the very beginning of the month, so soon.
Yeah, it'll be very soon. So, yeah.
But until then, we will catch you all next time.
The reactions in this. Yes. She's got big, gorgeous eyes. Oh!
Oh, don't do that! Don't do that! Don't. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Ooh!
Yeah, just do it. No, don't stop him. Just let him do it.
No! It's getting hot here. Let's turn my fan back going.
Oh my gosh.
I really like this routine.
It's the look mixed with that. Oh,
why? You had to hit me in the feels. Look at those jaw drops. Every time my heart just goes.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I can't tell in the background.